Chris Dastor from SA Footballer Magazine with this week's Division 1 wrap-up. Henley 10 goals 7-67 defeated Goodwood Saints 10 goals 6-66. Payneham 15 goals 9-99 defeated Port District 14 goals 8-92. Rostrevor 12 goals 10-82 defeated Athelstone 7 goals 6-48. Adelaide University 9 goals 21-75 defeated Modbury 10 goals 5-65. And Tree Gully 12 goals 11-83 defeated Prince Alfred at 9 goals 14-68. And I'm with the football director of Prince Alfred, Jim Parkinson. How are you, Jim?
Very well, thank you, Christopher. Very well.
So the game yesterday started off good in the first half, and the second half kind of fell apart on you.
It did very much so. We worked very hard during the week on bringing some heat to Tree Gully. We did that magnificently in the first half. I think that we're in front by about 15 points at half time. Scoring shots were, 13 to 7 or something. Tree Gully had only kicked one goal, but it was a game of two halves. The second half, third quarter in particular, they dominated, and they were 20 points in front with the scoring shots at three-quarter time being the same. So yeah, the third quarter really did mess it up for us, to be honest.
So do you think that if the third quarter had kind of gone your way, you would have been able to go home easier in the fourth quarter, or was there kind of problems in the fourth quarter as well? Tree Gully had the breeze in the third quarter, and it was pretty strong heading north, but they took full advantage of it. The bottom line was that they probably applied themselves a little bit better than what their pressure around the ball and everything else. They had a key forward. Troy Menzel was terrific for the Gullies. He did their job. He kicked 5 goals for them, and that was a problem for us. But reality was it started in the midfield, and we didn't bring what we had in the first half in the second half, third quarter in particular. So was it just a lack of their getting it into their forward line in the first half that kind of kept them off the board as well?
No, it was our pressure. We were the dominant side at half time. The feeling would have been that we just had to keep doing what we were doing, and we were going to have we would have had a pretty good win. But the reality is that Tree Gully did exactly what we did in the third quarter. We came back a bit in the last, but it was too much. It was too big a ask.
And what do you think the boys are going to do this week to kind of get back on track?
They're very determined. We've got a very determined, even though they're young, we've got a very determined crew to get it right. We've got Uni next Saturday, and it's a big challenge for us. Uni have started magnificently well. They're sitting second on the ladder. I think we're about fifth now, and we've dropped a couple of games that have hurt, and hopefully they won't cost us, but they might in the end. Losing to Tree Gully yesterday and losing to Henley at home a couple of weeks ago, 2 home games, could be costly. But we have to get it right next week against Uni at Uni.
How do you feel about the overall season so far?
For us, it's been up and down. We're going through a bit of a rebuilding phase. We lost a number of key players. We lost 126 goals of our forward line last year, so 3 lads that have gone down to Robe to play. They kicked 126 goal. Brock Castry is now at North Adelaide. Having said that, we did welcome back Drew Clayfield, Cam Pritchard, who was our best yesterday, Josh Hall, who didn't play at all last year, and he's just getting himself back into fitness. So, we've got a number of young lads from school, so it's going to take some time for our lads to get together, but we're still we're not pretty confident, we're very confident. We've got a very good squad, and we've just got to keep working at it.
All right, thanks. This is Chris Dastor from SA Footballer Magazine. I'll see you next week.